Good morning, YouTube, Facebook. Welcome to yoga meditation in Wickham Park every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Today's class is stretching for the soul. And I don't know where I came out with that. I just heard it somewhere. It's like soulful type of stuff. Let's just stretch for the soul. YouTube, Facebook, you're going to need a pillow, an eye pillow or an eye mask or a dry washcloth to place over your eyes. We're here out in nature, so I invite you to go out in nature and enjoy this beautiful surrounding. We are going to start off in child's pose, and I'm going to show you a couple different child's pose. Roll over onto tabletop. Open the knee wide. The toes come together so you can come back, sit bones towards the heels, and walk your arms forward. This is difficult for some bodies, so we can take an approach where we tuck the toes under. We're still on our knees, Lisa, but we're kind of coming our butt cheeks towards our heels and we're holding our arms up. So it's not too much on our knees. So any variation, come down to use your pillows, YouTube, Facebook. Use your blankets to put in the center of you to support your body. It took me quite a while to come all the way down to child's pose with the arms forward. And we're going to take our deep breaths here in our beginning of our yoga class. This is a humbling position. Think about what position you're in as well. And it's not so much bowing to others, bowing to nature. You're humbling to your own self. So take a slow, deep breath in. And then let it out nice and slow. Control the breath out. And then when you get to the bottom of the breath, Megan, belly button to spine, squeeze out all the air and hold. Now release and relax. And you found yourself dropping a little bit more. Slowly inhale. 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 Reach through the crown of the head with your breath. And then slowly allow that sensation to flow down your arms, your shoulders, your neck, your back, and your knees. And adjust your body if you need to. We're only here for one more deep breath. Slowly inhale. And we're going to hold the breath on the inhale in the quantum healing breath. Hold the breath. And when you slowly exhale, you're going to feel that release on a deeper level when you exhale, exhale, exhale. Drop the shoulders. Release. Light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. And we're slowly going to come back up to tabletop. And when we come to tabletop, the knees are hip width apart. The wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, but if that is challenging for you, walk your wrists forward. YouTube, Facebook, it alleviates the pressure. We're going to lift up and flow with our right arm coming forward, reaching forward, and then circling all the way back. Back, back, coming down. And now we're going to do the left arm. Reach forward. Reach back. Exhale the hand down. Keep flowing from right to left for 3 more times on each side. So we're doing this slow yoga dance, but you're feeling it while you're going slow. The reach, the lift, the open in the hip. heart to open up. Allow your lungs to expand as you breathe and you lift up that right side and back. And then the left side. Coming to the elbows, resting the wrists for just a moment. Bow your head. Derrieres in the air. We're just going to take a breath break down here because we need to give those wrists a little break. Inhale. And exhale. This is taking our time. This is stretching for the soul today. Feel your heart open up. Your heart power opens up like a ripple in your body. It goes to the outside. Your soul is the spirit within. Find your peace. Allow the shoulders to drop. Allow your body to relax in this position, because by dropping the shoulders, the lower back feels the stretch and the release of stress. Slowly inhale, we come back up to tabletop. And this time, we're going to do a fire hydrant straight leg, starting with the right. Dig the fingers into the yoga mat, yoga blanket, straighten out the right leg towards the right side, stretch it back, and bring it in. And the knee is going to hover above the surface, and you're going to do that 3 more times. Out, back, in. Out, back, in. One more time. Out, back, in. Now that burned a little bit, and that's good because we need that burning sensation to build that strength in the body. Slowly on the other side, the left leg comes out, it comes back, and in. Hovering the knee above the surface, out, left leg straighten out, flex the toes towards the knee, bring it back, and in. 2 more times. Flow as you go. And slowly come back with that leg, come down back in tabletop, and now we're going to prepare for coming on our belly. And as we come on our belly, we're going to do a swimming sensation. This is going to be fun, because we're really going to strengthen that core. Legs are straight out behind us, chin is tucked into the chest. As we inhale, we stretch the arms forward, lifting up above the surface, and bring them down and back. So we're doing a breaststroke forward and back. And we're doing it just 2 more times because we're really feeling that burn in the shoulders, which is good because that's building the rhomboid muscle in between your shoulders. 1 more time, swim around. The hands behind you and resting the forehead onto the yoga blanket, yoga mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Allow it to rest and relax. Breathe in. Locust flow. So locust is the hands are behind you, the palms are facing the body. You're lifting your body up, your chin up, and your arms behind you. But this time I want you to keep your legs down because we're going to flow up with the arms behind you. Come down, let the arms rest. Up with the legs straight behind you. So the legs are going to coming and then down, exhale. Good. That's one flow. Inhale up, arms, chest. Exhale down. Inhale up, both legs straight. Exhale down. Up,
Arms up, chin up, nice big grin.
Exhale down. Inhale, legs up. Hold. Exhale, legs down. Ooh, good job.
Up, hold. 2, 3.
Exhale down. Rest the forehead. Rest the shoulders on the surface. Inhale up, legs. 2, 3. Exhale down. Oh, that felt good. Let's rest here for a couple of breaths. Breathing in slow and breathing out. Inhale. You're going to use those hands to lift you up, preparing for your pigeon pose. First, we're going to come up in child's pose, bringing that right knee forward. The right foot is coming over towards, the left knee forward. The left foot is coming over towards the right knee. And you're going to decide whether you want to straighten out that right leg all the way back, or if you want to bring it forward a little bit because this knee is too challenging. So you decide how far you want to go back. Use your pillow to put underneath that left leg to support it, because that left knee might be a challenging one. And you're going, holy cow, Athena, this is way too much. So I want you to, in a scale of 1 to 10, feel a number 5 or 4 sensation. This knee's giving me some challenges, but when I do this early in the morning, sometimes I have to do different stages. My derriere's in the air on the first stage. I'm sliding back my right leg on the second stage, and then I'm coming down on my elbows and my head on the third stage. You decide. We're here for 8 breaths. That's a long time in this pose. So if you got to come out of it, Lisa, because those knees are screaming at you, do it, babe. Breathe in slowly. Breathe out, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly inhale. Hold the breath here. Feel the tightness, and then slowly release it, little bit by little bit. You're feeling a deeper sensation of relaxation. Stretching for the soul. Connect with the energy of earth, wind, fire, the sun, water that's near us, and ether, the breath. Slowly inhale all those elements into your soul. Exhale to feel release in your body. And when you're ready, we're slowly going to bring our hands to the underneath the shoulders and lift our body up. And as we lift our body up, we're bringing that left knee backwards, the right knee forward, right toes, if that's what you want to do, and bring those toes all the way over. You don't have to. You can leave it directly underneath your knee. And then slowly, you decide how far back you want that left leg to stretch. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Hello. You decide if you want to come down to the elbows or keep your chin into your chest here in this first variation. YouTube, Facebook, relax. Let go. Ease into it with breath. 7 more breaths. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale. And the fight or flight emotion wants you to breathe in fast and breathe out fast. But when you control it, the inhale, slowly, slowly. And you control the outhale. Exhale slowly, slowly. You find your body surrendering to the stretch. Connect with your soul. Use the elements. Use your breath. Allow the pain in your body to melt into earth. Ask Mother Earth, release, let it go for me. Good job, Lisa. Slowly, let's come up on the next breath. Awesome. When we come up on the next breath, we're coming back to our belly. So both hands are going to be right by the shoulders. And when they're right by the shoulders, we're going to, if you have to use the pressure of the palms to lift your body up into cobra, do that. If not, look behind you on the left and to the right. And when you look behind you, you can lift up your hands and try it out. And if it's too much, use your hands to look behind you, trying to look at your feet on either side. And it's going to feel some crankiness in the lower back, but we're going to counter that. But we need this abdominal strength building stretch here to stretch our neck, to strengthen our back. We're doing this 2 more times on each side. Slowly bring the elbows forward, clasp the hands, pointing finger front, crossing the thumbs over each other. When we cross the thumbs over each other, we're crossing over the energies of our body to make them even on both sides. Inhale up, bringing the knees underneath you so your derriere is in the air. We're going to slowly drop the left hip to the surface, but it's not going to reach it. It's just going to stretch the IT band on the outside of your leg, and you're going to float from side to side. So drop it to the right, bring the derriere up, drop it to the left. And this pose works better when the knees are directly underneath the hips. If they're too much forward, you won't feel the sensation. And we want to feel a little bit of sensation stretching and opening that tight hip area. Taking your time going from side to side. Drop your head, close your eyes. You already have the motion of the derriere in the air, which is kind of funny when you think about it. But just allow that hip to open up. That's one of the biggest stress areas, and we want to do this soulful stretching. Releasing and letting go of the tension in our body. Now slow it down a little bit more and be mindful how the breath is flowing in the body as the hips come up towards the center. And exhale. The breath absorbs into the muscles, bones, and ligaments and organs. Two more times on each side. One more time on each side. And as the derriere comes back up to center, we come onto our hands, digging the fingers into the yoga blanket, tucking the toes under. Breathing in and popping up and out into our down dog. Ready? Pop the derriere up, push back in our down dog, exhale out. Walk the dog. So you're pedaling your knees and dropping your knees to the center. And what we're going to do here is we're going to straighten out the left leg, drop the right knee, and hold. And the reason for that is we want that nice Achilles heel stretch, that foot arch stretch. Breathe through the straightness in your hands. Dig the fingers into the yoga mat to hold you up. Exhale, straighten out right leg, bend left knee. 2 more breaths. Now we're going to do a downward dog plank flow. Drop the knees to the surface. We're not going to come to the belly. We're just going to press our hips and our belly forward and our chin up. Inhale. And then slow exhale, coming and preparing for the down dog. Tuck the toes under, push back, exhale. Come down to the knees on the inhale. Press the chest forward, the chin up. Nice big smile. Exhale, push back, tuck the toes under, up. Down dog. 2 more times. Knees come down. The wrists are feeling it. We're coming off them in just a moment. And then the last down dog. Push back, exhale. And walk the hands to the feet. Walking the hands to the feet, we're clasping the elbows here. And dropping the chin into the chest. And now we're swinging from right to left, feeling that wonderful opening in the body. Take your time, going slow, feeling the flow. And when we come up, we're going to come up nice and slow. Let's center ourselves, bend the knees slightly. We're going to uncross the arms and press the hips forward, bringing the arms above the head as we rise up. Our head's going to be a little bit wobbly. So we inhale up, clasp the hands, press the hips forward, coming into a slight back bend. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart. Dropping the shoulders, relaxing and releasing. And then doing that again 3 more times. Inhale. Chin up. YouTube, Facebook, if you get a little bit dizzy, look down at the ground. Because when you're first starting off in yoga, even though this is a slow flow, we get a little bit dizzy and we have to look down instead of up. We're flowing between back bend and prayer mountain. 2 more times. Yeah. Doing this 1 more time. A nice slight back bend. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hands to heart. Relax the shoulders. Whew. Feel that release. And just holding it here for 2 more breaths to center our minds, looking down at the ground or closing our eyes. Because sometimes in between stretches, we don't need to jump from one to one to the other. We just need to chill out. And that's what this is all about, soulful stretching. Slowly inhaling. And slowly exhaling. Breathe in. Now we straighten out the crown of the head, reaching it towards the sky. And then we exhale, slowly bend forward for another forward bend. Reach the arms forward, let them rest if you're bowing that far forward. Feeling that stretch in the top part of the shoulders. Preparing for our lizard pose. We're stepping the left foot forward, the right foot back, right knee down. And what's great about this is one of the few yoga poses that we bring the knee over the toes. And as we bring the knee over the toes, the left heel is going to come about an inch above the surface. Walk the hands inside the foot. Walk them forward or keep them back towards the foot. There's a different stretch on each way that you do that. So if the hands are forward, you get less of a stretch on your shoulders and your wrists. If you bring them back towards the foot, you're going to feel a deeper stretch on your shoulders and your wrists. You're going to drop your chin into your chest. And YouTube, Facebook, the knee is forward, the heel is lifted. Walk that right leg back. You're feeling a deeper stretch there. Allow that knee to open up. If it gets cranky, Lisa, bring those hips up so it's less cranky. When we allow our hip to float forward, there's a deeper stretch. So you can always do a nice backing off of it, bringing that right leg forward, right knee forward. If it's too much, we're here for 4 breaths. Drop the chin to the chest. And then if we're really crazy, we can always bring the elbows to the surface, but I'm going to demonstrate on this side. The arms up. Relax the arms. Relax the knee. Allow yourself to float forward a little bit more. Feeling that deeper stretch in the groin and the knee. This is what our knees need, but we don't need to feel a number 10 sensation. A number 5 is good enough. 2 more breaths. Good job. Now when we back off all the way up, coming to lunge, we're going to come forehead to knee. So walking that left foot forward a little bit more, framing the left leg with the hands to stabilize our stance, tucking the toe towards the left knee, and dropping that chin. You're going to feel a deep stretch and back of the leg all the way up to the neck. And this is good for our body. Our body's telling us through these sensations that we're feeling deep, it needs it. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale, relax. Relax the flex on the foot. Just relax the leg and allow your forehead to come down a little bit more towards that knee. 2 more breaths. Good. And when we slowly come up to low lunge, we still have our hands on the surface, but we're walking our hands to inside the knee. YouTube, Facebook, as we walk our hands inside the knee, the right hand is going to come close to the inside of the left foot, and we're going to use the left hand to slowly look towards the left and lift up the left hand towards the sky. And as we lift up the left hand towards the sky, spread the fingers wide. We can either look at the left hand or down at the ground for balance, because this is kind of a deep balancing pose. And this is how we're going to flow with breath. When you inhale, the inhale is opening up the arm a little bit more towards the back, keeping it level with the shoulders. When you exhale, you're going to relax the arm. We're doing that 3 more times. Inhale. YouTube, Facebook, open up. Feel that stretch, Jeannie. Feel that opening, Lori. Relax on the exhale. Leela. Inhale. Open, Megan. Exhale, relax. Lisa. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, relax. Relax all the way down. the left arm. And the left arm is going to come to inside the left foot. And we're going to reverse that motion slowly. Open your bow up. So you're sliding your right arm up the left arm, all the way towards the sky. You're either looking at your right hand or down at the ground for balance. You decide. And the same motion on the breath goes with this. Opening up, right arm towards the sky, backwards. Exhale, relaxing it. So if you have to relax it all the way forward, YouTube, Facebook, do that. Inhale, open, right arm all the way up and back. Exhale, relax it. So you're falling forward a little bit with that right arm and with the gaze. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. Doing that one more time. Inhale, open. And then exhale, relaxing. Bringing that arm down all the way. Using both hands to frame the left leg, left foot. Tuck the toe under of the right leg because we're going to come up into triangle, but we want a little momentum as we come up. We're going to use the sit bones towards the heels, and then we're going to pop up into triangle legs, bringing the left hand to left shin, right hand to the sky. And as we do that, looking down at the ground or up at the right hand, I like to look down at my left toes to balance my body out. Straighten out the legs as much as possible to feel that stretch in the back of the knee on the left leg and the strength stretch on the right knee. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, relax. Inhale, open, 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 and then exhale, we're going to reverse triangle. Bend that left knee slightly if you need to. Bring the right hand down to the left shin, and then slowly look at the big toes on the left foot, and then rise up that left arm towards the sky. Now it's kind of hard keeping this left arm up, so if you have to bring it down on the exhale, do that. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, relax. Inhale, open, open, open. Exhale, relax that left arm down nice and slow, all the way to the left shin. And then we frame the foot. We're bowing forward, bending that left knee if we have to, bringing forehead to knee. Exhale. Forehead to knee, we feel that nice stretch on the inhale, straightening that left leg. Feeling in back of the knee, hamstrings, calf area, top part of the feet. And on the exhale, coming down to tabletop, bringing the right knee down and then popping the left knee back. Ooh, that felt good. Inhale. Really stretching up, doing 3 cat-cows here. Inhale, chin to the surface, derriere to the surface. To the sky. Exhale, chin into the chest, round that back, stretch the shoulders up, and then inhale. Nice big grin. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing the right knee forward and the left knee back. Right hand inside the right foot. Opening up on the left side, reaching that left arm all the way up. And again, we're looking at the left hand or we're looking down at the right hand. You decide for balance. Sometimes it gets a little daunting up here. I'm going to look down because the sun's too much in my eyes. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, relax. Inhale, left arm comes back by the shoulders. Feeling that stretch in the back. Exhaling, relaxing. Breathing in, opening. Exhaling, relaxing. Open. Last time. Hold it here. Hold the breath. Slow exhale, we come down. And as we come down with that left hand, we're going to replace the right hand with the left next to the foot. YouTube, Facebook. Lift up, right hand towards the sky. Look down at the fingertips of the left or up at the fingertips of the right. You decide. Open in. Exhale, relax. Ooh, hello, that's good. Open in. Exhale, relax. 2 more. Open. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. And again, you're honoring your body. So if you have to come down, you have to come down. 1 more. Open. Hold. Exhale. Bring that right hand down to the outside of the right foot. Because we're going to straighten that that right leg out. Bringing the toes towards the knee and bowing forehead to knee. Breathing in and out for 4 breaths. And on the exhale, you can relax that flexed foot. Or you can inhale the flexed foot, the toes towards the knee, and exhale, relax the foot. Lots of different variations that are right for your body. Finding how you like the stretch. Breathe in. Slow exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Whoo, yeah, love that. Using that motion to come up to triangle on the right side. We're coming up straight leg. Coming up on the right side. Right hand comes to right shin. And then the left hand slowly comes towards the sky as you press your hips forward into your triangle pose on the right. Left arm towards the sky, spreading the fingers wide to feel that nice stretchy sensation. Exhale, relax. Good. Inhale, open that arm up towards the back. Feel that stretchy sensation in the palms. Exhale, relax. Breathe in, open. And on the exhale, we're slowly going to bring that left arm down to the right shin. Ready? Slowly bring the left arm down to the right shin. And then lift up that right arm towards the sky in reverse triangle, either looking at the right big toe or up at the right hand, which is kind of challenging and balancing. So you decide. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, relax. 2 more breaths. Inhale, reach, challenge yourself. Feel that stretch in your body. Exhale, relax. 1 more, up and back. And then exhale. Right hand down. And the right hand's going to come all the way to the outside of the right foot. Left hand is going to come to the left side on the surface of the earth. And you have to bend that right knee. Go ahead and do that. Bow forehead to knee. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale. Breathing in strong, straightening out the right leg. And on the exhale, hopping left foot to right in a standing forward bend. Ready? Hop. Left foot to right, standing forward bend. Grab the ankles. And then we're not pressing our body into the forward fold. We're just allowing our body to fall of its own will in a forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your body fold. Bend your knees if you have to. Let your head drop and fall. We're coming up one last time, and then we'll come down for our meditation, relaxation. Slowly inhale, bend the knees, bring the arms forward. You're coming up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, inhale. And the arms are going to come in angel wings behind us. We love our angel wings. So clasp the fingers behind you. And as you inhale, those elbows are opening up wide. Open up your wings wide. Chin comes up towards the sky. And as you exhale, relax it. Relaxing the hips and the legs at the same time. 3 more times. Inhale, nice big grin. Lift the head up. Open the elbows up. Feel that stretchy sensation. Exhale, relax. Inhale, reach up. And then on this exhale, we're going to bend towards the right. Ready? Exhale, bend towards the right. Really feel that hip open on the left side. Ooh, that's nice. We're going to float from side to side, but instead of bending forward, we're going to bend slightly backwards. And then come to bending on the left side. Exhale. Inhale, slight back bend as we bend backwards to the right. Exhale. Ooh, that's nice. Inhale. Slightly back. To the left. One more time on each side. Take your time. And we're going to release the hands from the back of the head, and we're going to swing them from side to side. We're going to open up the legs a little bit so we have more stabilization as we do our swing. And then we're going to stop in the center and slowly forward bend into down dog. Forward bend. Exhale. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward, the feet back. Push back and down dog. And then inhale, once again coming to the hands and knees. Coming to the hands and knees, we roll over onto our right side and bring our feet forward. And we're going to hug our legs, hugging our body. Keeping the knees bent and the feet flat on the surface. This is pretty cool. And wrapping our arms underneath us. Leave the legs open a little bit so if your head comes down that far, you can kind of allow the head to fall forward in between your knees. Grab your elbows, grab your forearms. Feel that stretch in the trapezius muscles, the deltoids. In between your shoulder blades is the rhomboid. That's a nice stretch there. As you fill the lungs up with air, you feel it really stretching. As you feel the belly up, hold that tightness in your belly. So fill the air all the way up in your belly like a hot air balloon. Hold. And now exhale, slowly let it out. Let the air out of the balloon, out of your body, and feel yourself falling forward. Stretching for the soul. And we slowly come up. Now it's pretty nice and warm in the sun, so if you want to use your blanket and cover up underneath it, you're welcome to do that. You can use the pillow on the feet, open the knees up, or use the pillow underneath the knees when you come down. We have our eye pillow somewhere here Find your eye pillow. Put the eye pillow over the eyes. I don't need one, no worries. When we come down to our back, this is a wonderful position because we're feeling that stretchy sensation in our knees and our legs when we have our knees open. If we don't have our knees open, then we're just relaxing our back flat on the surface. And so I'm going to share with you how to tune in and tap on and to really get into the soul of your body, of your spirit. It almost means the same thing. And I'm going to come up for YouTube, Facebook purposes. I want you to stay down there and relax and feel the weight of the eye pillow sinking your body into the earth. Placing one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Relaxing the elbows onto the surface of the earth. So if our hands have to slide a little bit off our body, that's good. Bringing a smile to the face because this feels so good in the warm sun with the cool breeze around us in our like little yoga picnic. Control the slow inhale and control the slow exhale. Slowly breathe in. Filling up the abdominal, filling up the chest cavity. Feeling the expansion in the ribs. And when you're ready to slowly breathe out, you feel your body in your back hugging the earth a little bit more, and you feel that surrender in your limbs and your torso. Feel the warmth of the sun, connecting with the elements, the solid foundation of Mother Earth. Feel the letting go sensation of your shoulders as they drop. And the release of the tension in your neck. Now visualize you walking into the light. So your celestial body is walking into the light, and you're seeing it walking forward. And in that light is warmth. In that light is comfort. In that light is the healing sensation. And somehow you just know that the light will keep you safe. Somehow you know that the light will keep the ones that you love safe. Breathe in deeply. And slowly, slowly breathe out. When you sun gaze and you look at the sun either the first hour of the day or the last hour of the day, and you stare at the sun for a while, you start to see these rings around it. And they're kind of luminescent where the sun is solid. See those rings around your body. See this beautiful soul that you have. And it's lighting up in rainbow luminescent colors. Slow inhale and slow exhale. Notice how the breath relaxes the body even more. Inhale. Inhale. Fill up the body all the way. Feel the tightness in it. Hold the breath. Slowly exhale. 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 Bring the belly button to spine. Squeeze out all the air in the body and hold. Hold. Now relax the body. It's pretty magical when you feel your limbs and your shoulders and your torso dropping to earth. It makes you aware that your breath, you are in control of your breath. And when you're in control of your breath, you're in control of your body. And when you're in control of your body, it sets a vibration of energy out to the universe. And what I mean by universe, your surroundings, your life. So everything in your life that is going wrong is a direct result of how you feel in your body. So you're using this wonderful yoga class to stretch and find your soul and find your spirit, to relax into it, to heal your body so the outside of you is healed as well. In the knowledge of that, big inhale breath. Slow exhale breath. Drop, drop, release. We're slowly going to roll over onto the side and come to a comfortable seated position as you inhale your bodies up. And welcome this beautiful day. Oh, yes. We're going to grab one hand on each shoulder, so we're hugging ourselves. Right hand on left shoulder, left hand on right. Squeeze tight, inhale, hold. Giving ourselves a big hug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on the exhale, in the mantra in your mind, tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bowing your head. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Yoga, living life, loving it to the fullest. Blessings, blessings.